Right, the Galaxy series of games. The best Mario games of all time coming from the best era of video gaming, the Wii. Today, I will be discussing why the Galaxy games are the...
Hold up. Super Mario Odyssey is the best Mario game of all time.
Hey yo, what are you talking about? Galaxy is the best and you can't tell me otherwise. Well, I guess my video of me talking about why the Galaxy series is the best is changing up here, guys. So my name's Nintendo.
And my name is Crazytendo, and today we are going to determine which Mario game is better, Super Mario Odyssey
Or Super Mario Galaxy. So with that out of the way, let's get started. So first of all, we gotta talk about the story. Now I can already say that the story of Galaxy 1 is by far the best Mario story yet.
I can't argue with that. The ending was especially creative, with the black hole rebooting the universe. However, Odyssey also had a good ending. Not as good as Galaxy's, but it was still good. I mean, Peach deciding to reject both Mario and Bowser was kind of funny. I guess Galaxy has a better story. Odyssey was just another get back to Peach. But it's also helping Cappy reunite with his sister Tiara. Even though the wedding twist was cool, it was a bit random.
Thank you. While the story is a bit weaker in Galaxy 2, it's just a retelling of the first in a way, both of these are just such cinematic experiences. I would pay any price to watch these Galaxy game stories on the big screen. You hear me, Nintendo? Illumination? You better make this after the Super Mario movie next year.
One win doesn't make Galaxy better, you know.
I take that as 2 wins, as there's 2 Galaxy games.
But you said Galaxy 2 is a retelling, therefore it's one story, right?
Touché, touché. But, in Galaxy 1 there's also the story which Rosalina recites in the library too. This story alone honestly brought a tear to my eye when I first read it. That's bringing some competition to the great authors in the world here right now.
True, true. I guess this concludes the story category then. The next section is gameplay. I think Odyssey has the best gameplay in any Mario game, and maybe some of the best out of all video games, due to Cappy and his new moves, as well as the captures.
Well, okay, I'll give you a point on that, but there are 999 moons for you to collect, and in Galaxy games there's 120. Then adding the Green Stars and Grandmaster Galaxy, there's 242 in Galaxy 2.
But for Galaxy 1, you have to replay the entire game again, just to unlock the Star Festival. Galaxy 2's Green Stars are cool, I guess. They're sort of similar to some of Odyssey's post-game moons, in the sense that you have to go out and find them in an already familiar level. But for Odyssey's moons, they are relatively easy.
Yeah, I do understand that you have to go back into the levels despite you already retrieving the stars before with Mario and having to do the same again with Luigi in Galaxy 1, but this brings up the massive replay value this game has. It lets you go back into the beautiful galaxies this game has to offer and for you to experience it once again. Not to mention with Galaxy 2's replay value, having to search for the green stars in the levels is such a thrill too. I mean, searching for the green stars in such massive levels is such a tense but also fun thing to do.
I guess that is true. But one thing that really brings out the gameplay and replayability in Odyssey is Luigi's Balloon World. Gosh, I love grinding in there trying to line balloons and earn money.
That mode alone is so fun, and I guess in a way kind of cheesing it too, as you can easily gain coins from hiding your balloons in tough to find places. I mean, look at where I hid this balloon. No one will ever be able to find this balloon, and my coins will enter my wallet like a piece of cake.
Not much of a secret anymore, you just showed it off to YouTube.
Wait, oh, right, yeah, Okay, technically Odyssey doesn't have any powers, so I won.
You're forgetting Cappy, who can capture many enemies, like Chain Chomps, Bullet Bills, and Uproots. In a way, Odyssey has more power-ups than Galaxy and Galaxy 2 together.
And the capture mechanic in Odyssey is really good. And Cappy isn't just used for capturing enemies and objects too, you can even use him to gain extra height and jumps too. But it doesn't have the Cloud Flower from Galaxy 2, the best power-up in Mario's history.
Yeah, well, that's because Odyssey doesn't have any mushroom or flower power-ups, stuff like that. just the captures. And also, if the Cloud Flower was there, the level design would have had to change to stop people from skipping massive segments.
There is that. That would break the speedrun community forever. I mean, the game is already broken with so many strats in speedrunning, and the Cloudflower would break it even further. But it still is the best Mario power-up.
Oh, speaking of speedrunning, Odyssey is one of the most popular games to speedrun. Heck, I've tried it once. It's one of the most popular due to the crazy amount of trick shots and jumps, like the Cappy roll jump.
Okay, you win with the power-ups, okay? I mean, the only fast speedrun strat I can think of from the Galaxy games, off the top of my head, is the Yoshi's Infinite Flutter.
Odyssey has some amazing levels, like Sand Kingdom, Metro Kingdom, and Seaside Kingdom. Most of them are giant areas to explore and mess around and just have fun.
There is that, but do bear in mind that both of these 3D Marios have a different style to them. Odyssey being more sandbox and open, then Galaxy having more linear design.
That is true. It really just comes down to which one you prefer.
I mean, if you're looking for giant levels in Galaxy, Gusty Garden, Beach Bowl, Starshine Beach, Honey Hive, Freeze Flame, Cloudy Court, Fluffy Bluff, and so many more are good examples. While they aren't as large as the kingdom in Odyssey, they are superb and the level creators really put all their work into this.
Yep, that is true. In no way are Galaxy levels bad. But I don't think any of them are as bad as the Cloud Kingdom from Odyssey. I got to say, while Odyssey has amazing levels, Cloud, Ruined, and the Moon Kingdom are just horrible.
I definitely agree with you on that. Each Galaxy and the Galaxy games are just so epic and extravagant in their own way. I mean, there are a few small and boring levels like Hurry Scurry and Bonefin, but that's only a small amount. When it comes to Odyssey, ideally every kingdom should be large and epic in a grand scale of some sort.
That is true. However, Odyssey levels have more replayability.
Yes, especially when it comes to finding all the regional coins and every moon. I guess the replayability factor does come around in Galaxy through Super Luigi Galaxy, where you have to get all 120 stars as Luigi, and finding all the green stars in Galaxy 2. It's fun to find the green stars and trying to search every nook and cranny in the levels, small or big.
I guess it's tied. It really depends on what the player likes more, open world levels or more linear levels.
So, I guess that's a tie. Leave in the comments down below which type of levels you like, linear or open world. It's already determined that the Galaxy games have the best soundtrack of all gaming's history. I mean, they're both my favorite soundtracks of all time. I couldn't decide which OST was better for my top 10 Mario OST video. If you haven't watched that video yet, click the card above or the link in the description.
I cannot argue with your decision on Galaxy having the superior soundtrack. For me, Galaxy 1's OST is my favorite of all time, and Odyssey and Galaxy 2 are my second favorites. I can't choose which is better. But yeah, you got the point there. I must say, Odyssey has some amazing new enemies. Uproots and Gushians are definitely my favorite. They are very unique. The Uproots can grow taller and push platforms up or break obstacles. The Gushians can spray water at you, and while the player is in the water, it's quite a challenge to avoid it. Another unique enemy is the Sherm. Bowser finally has military power in the form of living tanks.
Right, I will agree with you on that point there. I mean, there are a few unique enemies in the Galaxy series who bring some form of uniqueness to the table in some way. The Cosmic Clones bring some challenges, I guess. They mimic Mario's movements and follow you, but they're very slow and can easily be outrun. Also the Bombus who you use to defeat Baldergeist with. It's so sad to see Baldergeist being destroyed by his own kind.
It really is. Oh, I forgot about another unique enemy from Odyssey, the Trappedo. When the player first arrives in Lost Kingdom, they will try to capture them, just like most of the other enemies. However, the Trappedos grab Cappy and launch him right at you, and it's honestly just an amazing enemy.
Oh yeah, that's another point to you. On to our final topic. In my opinion, the Galaxy games have the best bosses the series has to offer. Each boss uses a mechanic to talk to the player from the level which the boss is in, and many of them are quite easy to beat, but some provide a challenge. Some good examples of bosses from the Galaxy series are Mega Leg and Gobblegut from Galaxy 2. What about you?
My favorite Galaxy boss is Top Maniac. In Odyssey, mine is either Mollusk Lancer or Knuckle Talk. I really can't decide. Both of them are very unique and utilize the capture system very well. For Mollusk Lancer, you capture the Gushins, and for Knuckle Talk, you capture his fist. I think one of the weak spots of Odyssey are the brutal fights, and I agree. They were all too easy. They all take at least a minute or under to defeat.
Definitely. I mean, most of the Galaxy bosses put up a fight of some type of challenge, and they all use some form of ability used in levels before, like Cartarantox uses the sling pods, and Rolladilla requires Mario to roll into him with a rock mushroom. But we can't discuss the bosses without talking about the final Bowser fights, am I right?
You're absolutely right. So first off, let's talk about the level leading up to the boss. In Odyssey, it was Moon Kingdom, which was horrible. I hated the music so much, and the atmosphere of the level was just depressing. But that all changed when the player enters the Moon Cavern. That is what the entire kingdom should have been, an epic lava kingdom, because, Odyssey didn't have one. The Moon Cavern was really fun, and was a great test to see what the player had learned. Great test until Darker Side, that is. And it was overall pretty great. Not as great as Bowser's Galaxy Reactor, though.
Yup. The best boss fight and the best final level in Mario's history. My favorite Galaxy fight, that is, as well. The final level in Galaxy 1, Bowser's Galaxy Reactor. It takes you through lava, ice, sand, and that space chunk section with the appearing platforms, all leading up to the final fight, in 3 phases across 3 different planetoids. And Galaxy 2's final level, Bowser's Galaxy Generator, in my opinion, has a much better soundtrack than one of Galaxy 1's. While the level isn't as diverse as the first, it's still an amazing cinematic ending. And the final fight of Galaxy 2 isn't great though. You just move from different meteorites and have to ground pound them onto Bowser to defeat him.
I guess that is true. The final boss fight in Odyssey is pretty much just the same as the others, except the purple decoys come in the first stage as well. I guess both aren't as great as they should have been. For Odyssey, the ending isn't really climactic as those of Galaxy and Galaxy 2, but there is the Break Free level, where the player can take control of Bowser, and personally I think that level is amazing. Oh yeah.
Well, that wraps up our debate on which is better, Odyssey or Galaxy. And it appears that the winner is...
It's a tie!
I guess it is. Let us know in the comments down below which you prefer.
And it's time to announce the next collab. DK and Kirby anniversary ideas.
This video will be released on Friday on Crazytendo's channel. If you haven't already, be sure to check out his channel too, link in the description. So with all that said, my name's Nintendo.
And I'm Crazytendo. Thank you so much for watching our video.
Until next time, peace.